All right, I think we're back. I'll give it a couple seconds here to get everyone back in. If you're live and watching and you see everything, just give me a thumbs up or something in the live chat. Let me know everyone's back. In the meantime, you're watching the 2025 National Virtual Showcase Competition. My name is Nicholas with Fred Astaire. Well, I am with Fred Astaire, but I'm with Danceport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. This is part 2 of the 3rd day you're watching for the National Virtual Showcase Competition. Mihailio is back. Welcome back. That's right. We are voting for the People's Choice Award. If you see that number in the bottom right hand of your corner, that's technically is a phone number, but don't call it. You just need to text to that number. If you do call, no one's going to answer, so don't bother doing that. What you're going to see on each routine is a 3-digit code at the bottom. When you see a routine that you want to vote for the People's Choice Award, text that to 414-439-2972. Now, there's no rules in terms of how you vote, in the sense that you can, the one that made you smile the most, the one that made you cry, the one that made you laugh, or the one that you thought that was the best. It doesn't matter what your criteria is. You guys are the adjudicators for the People's Choice Award. You text those numbers in to us. We're going to tabulate them by tomorrow night, and we'll let you know for the show tomorrow night who the winner is for the People's Choice Award. We got a few of the people back. All right, I think we're going to get started here. Let me check my stats. I'll give it a couple more seconds. Donovan says hello. Himalaya says go Venice. Mihailio says go Jersey. Fred says welcome back. Milena, well, we got Milena back. That's good. She gave him a thumbs up. All right. Next routine we have is entitled Minions from the North Raleigh studio in North Carolina. Look at those minions go. We have Michelle here from Upper Montclair. Welcome back, Michelle. All right, Minions. Those of you just joining us for the first time, this is typically it's going to be a professional amateur show dance competition. You're going to see a variety of different combinations. Sometimes it's just amateurs on the floor. Sometimes it's a professional and an amateur. Sometimes 2 professionals and an amateur. All different combinations of dancers. They're in different categories, so they're not necessarily competing against each other directly, except if they're in the Grand Championships, then they are. And we had a fair number of Grand Champion competitors. Again, we're going to announce all of that tomorrow night in our awards show. Right now you're watching Rich dancing with Adriana and Katrin from the North Raleigh studio, dancing to Minions. Yuri Simikov did the choreography for this routine. He's been dancing about 2.5 years. He represents the main character, Gru, from the movies Despicable Me, and the teachers are his minions. And they really are minions. That's what he wrote. That's good. His minion teacher picked this for him. And he'd like to dedicate this to his 2 grandkids. Well, that's awesome. Way to go, Rich. $928 is a 3-digit code. 928. Text that to 414-439-2972. All right, good job, Minions and Gru. All right, next we're moving to Tallahassee, Florida for this one. Watching Mary Lou dancing with Steve and Michael and Ole. called Monday Monday. Jim Carter was the choreographer for this routine. It's a lyrical homage to the hippie era. She chose it because she knew it was relevant. It was relevant to the showcase theme. They must have had so it is a showcase they did inside the studio. I don't think we have anyone from, or not that many people from Tallahassee watching. So it looks like they did an in-studio showcase. $8.55 is that 3-digit code, 855. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for this one and any other routine that you see tonight. Again, voting will end tomorrow at 5:59 Central Time, 6:59 Eastern Time. Some of you have asked in previous to see how we came up with the order. So the order is split up. Each studio was given a specific night. We did that so the studios could have viewing parties in their studios, so all the students could get together and the pros and watch and support their team. So tonight, all the Tallahassee routines are being viewed. And then in terms of in the show itself, we started with our Eastern Time Zone studios first. And then from that, we just alphabetized it by routine name. So however the routine was named. Right now we're in the M's for Monday Monday. We also, Jessica, who is the director of national events, coordinated which studio would be on which day. She tried to even it out so we'd have an even number on all 3 days. I think she also did that alphabetically as well. All right, great job to our friends in Tallahassee. Next routine is also in Tallahassee. This one's called More Than a Feeling. Nice Boston song. Text 919, that's the 3-digit code for this one, 919. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for this one. Right now we're watching Marilou dancing with Steve from the Tallahassee studio. So I don't know what the theme of the show was, but everyone's been saying that they picked the song based on the theme of the show. I don't know if it's like 70s rock, 70s and 80s. There was a 80s band in there or two, the Def Leppard. I don't know. About 300 entries in this year's competition. That's been 3 nights, almost 4 hours each night, close to. And as I said all along, this is my favorite event of the year. Typically, Dance Sport Dynamics streams professional divisions, which I do like. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy that. But this is, I guess I like it because it's a little bit different. I get to see inside the studios, the different personalities of the students. It's fun to see things outside of. There's again nothing against cha-chas, like the Waltz, Tango, Foxtrot, Viennese, Waltz, the same order that we see all the pros dance in. It's fun seeing the show dances. So I do always look forward to this one. And even though I put those text and everything on them, I try not to watch the routines ahead of time. I mean, I have to see the beginning and the end. Just because of how I edit them, but I try not to watch the middle so I don't get too much of what happens in the routine. I like to watch it live with all of you and get the live reaction. Great job to Mary Lou and Steve. All right, next we have My Wish. Back to Raleigh, North Carolina. Again, those of you just joining us, I do have to talk over the music, so if you're wondering why I'm talking, that's the reason. I know everyone would prefer just to watch the routines with the music as it's written, or as it's played, but we can't do that for YouTube rules. We'll get shut down. Right now we're watching Kevin dancing with Katrin. (911) is the 3-digit code. 911. Text that to 414-439-2972. He's been dancing 1 year. And the story for this routine is My Wish is about letting my sister know that she is loved. Chose the music he did because Mom always said she loved this song. It's dedicated to Kevin's sister Amber. That's very sweet, Kevin. I love dancing and hope to continue improving and learning new steps. Oh, Kevin, you're here. You're in the live chat. Kevin says this is his favorite one. Good job, Kevin. All right. Next, we have Rotten to the Core. Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We have Corey and Joelle dancing to this one. Oh, lots of love for Kevin. Fads Albany's back in the house. Welcome back, Fads Albany. Says, great job, Kevin. Go! That's the other part I love about this show is the camaraderie that's built between the studios. Albany had their show on Monday, but my friends from Albany, the students and staff, have been tuning in each night to watch. Nice. Fred says, nice job, Kevin. Right now we're watching Corey and Joelle.
Nice.
From Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Stacy did the choreography for this. They've only been dancing 5 months. They've been drawn to the tango and always liked Disney, where they thought it would be a fun Disney villain tango duel between 2 greatest villains of all time. Yeah. Cruella de Vil and Jafar. Good job. They absolutely love being part of Mount Juliet Fred Astaire family and are so excited to continue their journey with Stacy and the entire team. Well, great job to Corey and Joelle. All right, moving along, we have
Somewhere in Time.
Oh, this is a great movie.
The link between a man and a woman, a link that goes beyond fantasy, beyond time itself.
I highly recommend watching this movie if you haven't seen it.
In the past, he will find her.
One of my favorite pieces of music, too, the Rhapsody on the theme of Paganini from Rachmaninoff. Another beautiful routine from Jerry. Really, really great movie from, I want to say it was 1980 with Christopher Reeve and I can't think of her name. The medicine woman. What's her name? I can't think of it. Anyway, it's a beautiful movie. Jerry doing a beautiful job as always. What a lovely piece of music. 7:36. Let me read. I got mesmerized by the dancing here. I gotta do my job. It's a timeless theme. Somewhere in time captures the emotional journey of longing, memory, and a love that transcends time. She chose the music and because one of her husband's favorite movies. Her and her husband's favorite movies. It's a fantastic film. And favorite song, and that's why it's dedicated to him. That's very nice. This song is dedicated to my husband for his constant support and encouragement. That was lovely. Good job, Jerry. Such good music tonight. See, I got lost in watching the beginning. I didn't set up for the next one. All right. Super Mario Medley. From North Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, Bowser. Another love song. Different feeling, though, isn't it? 756 is that 3-digit code. 756. Text that 3-digit code to 414-439-2972. For Bowser and Peach, we're watching Henry dancing with Julia. No, we're not. We are watching Jim dancing with Adriana. That's better. See, Jerry totally threw me off. I was taken away to Mackinac Island.
It's me, Mario.
It's a me. All right, Jim and Adriana. 756 is that 3-digit code. Text that to 414-439-2972. So who do you want to win? Do we want Bowser or Mario to win? I don't know. I think Mario's always in the friend zone from Peach, if I'm not mistaken. Good job, guys. All right, as I said, I got overwhelmed there, so we're gonna go back. I inadvertently skipped one. We're gonna go back to Sun and Moon to Wyckoff, New Jersey. Now we're seeing Henry dancing with Julia. Well, that's cool. Ilya Efremov and Nadia Aftadal did the choreography for this one for Henry. He's been dancing about a year and a half. The song is about devotion and sacrifice. It's about unconditional love and the bittersweet reality of separation in a long-distance relationship. He said, "My dear friend Milena and I picked this song. The song is deep and profound and has so much deep emotion and is truly one of a kind.
All the hours that God sends, I'm flying high on my red eye. winding down the window. My future is a
740 is the 3-digit code, 740. Text that to 414-439-2972.
living out of life, but with a blazing smile I'll die.
And then it says, OMG, love this. Henry, you are a rock star. It's a really cool routine. Beautiful. All right. Now we're back in order, I think. All right, this one entitled Survivor. From Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Watching Allison dancing with AJ. Lena, did anyone get the chills? Yes. I'm doing my best to try to focus on my job. It's hard. Some of these routines are so good that I just get stuck watching them, which is a good thing. Right now we're watching Survivor. 810 is the 3-digit code. 810. Text that to 414-439-2972. As I said, this was choreographed by Dasha Chube. She's been dancing a year and a half. The piece begins in a place of grief, reflecting on the pain of losing love, friends, and family while it moves through moments of struggle, vulnerability, and reflection. Each movement captures the weight of sorrow while revealing the quiet strength that builds beneath it. It's a story of rediscovering who you are after heartbreak, learning to carry those who you have lost with you, and shining again as your own person. She chose the music because it spoke to her and what she has been through. It's a pretty powerful routine. Thank you, Allison, for sharing that with us. All right. Moving along. This one titled, This Is Me. Kevin, you're back. Dancing with Katrin. North Raleigh, North Carolina. (827) is that 3-digit code. 827, text that to 414-439-2972. As we're watching Kevin dancing with Katrin from North Carolina. It's a quiet one, too. This Is Me represents being proud of who... I'm going to read this in first person. I think Kevin wrote this. So This Is Me represents being proud of who I am and not letting others judge me for being different. He chose music because he loves the music from the movie The Greatest Showman. He is an actor and he dreams of being on Dancing with the Stars. That's awesome. It's a great film, I agree with you. Jonathan Roberts did the choreography for This Is Me. Again, 827 is that 3-digit code, 827. Text that to 414-439-2972. Nice tango elements there. Good job, Kevin. And Katrin, sorry. Excellent job. All right, moving right along. We have Uptown Girl back to Tallahassee. Mary Lou dancing with Steve, Michael, and Ole. Working class gentleman with the upper class lady. That's good. Kevin says, this is my all-time favorite one. Michaelio says, back to the Sun and Moon one, he says, fun fact about this routine, we used so much smoke in the studio that our fire alarm went off. And in the end of recording, we had 3 fire trucks, 20 firefighters, and 3 police officers enjoying. I hope you didn't have a bill, too. Oh, you guys are crazy in New Jersey. Right now we're watching Uptown Girl, Mary Lou dancing with Steve, Michael, and Ole from Tallahassee, Florida. 804. Let's see what they wrote about this one. Jim Carter did the choreography for this. It's construction workers eyeballing an Uptown Girl. Well, that's not appropriate in today's day and age. You shouldn't be doing that. Our dance director suggested the song as a good for a 3-man showcase. There we go. $804 is that 3-digit code, 804. Text that to 414-439-2972. I'm happy to say we've had thousands of votes come in, so that's really exciting. Only a few more from our East Coast studios, then we're going to move on to the Midwest area, or Central Time Zone, I should say. Great job, Mary Lou, and the gentleman from Tallahassee. This one's entitled Waiting for a Girl Like You. They must have had like a 70s, 80s theme, I guess. Let's see what they wrote about this one. It's a love story. They chose the music because it was a special song to her. And she would like to dedicate this to her late husband. Mary Lou dancing with Steve. $931 is the 3-digit code. 931. Text that to 414-439-2972. Fred says, I love this song. Yeah, this is a good song. I think, you know, when you go back and listen to music, if you haven't heard it in a while, I think you need some space to remember how good certain songs were. I'm curious to know if that's going to happen with modern music. We're going to do the same thing. 10, 20 years from now, we go back and go, oh yeah, this song is good. Do we have anyone from Tallahassee watching? If you do, let me know. I am curious what the theme of this show was. I've heard 70s songs, 80s songs, rock songs. Different ones from Tallahassee. Fred says modern music is awful. I was going to give an example, and then I thought, nah, maybe I shouldn't. Great job to Steve and Mary Lou. Nice tribute to your husband. Good job. Okay, next. Jefferson Starship. We built this city. 724 is that 3-digit code. We built the city from Tallahassee, Florida. We're watching again Mary Lou dancing with Steve, Michael, and Ole from the Tallahassee studio. Oh, we have, Jackie's back. Back again. Let's see what Jackie has to say. I was honored to judge many of these routines. So fun to see so many faces that never make it to our national or interregional events. Dance so well at their studio events. Congrats again to everyone. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you, Jackie. That's some of the best thing is you get to see people that we don't normally get to see, and so much talent out there and creativity. It's really awesome. This event started during a time where a lot of the studios were in lockdown, so to give them something to do, and we didn't anticipate that being a benefit or even an attribute to this show. But we found there was such a great appeal that Luann Pulliam, who's the president and CEO of Fred Astaire Dance Studios, said, hey, we're going to keep going with this. This is a great thing. Now, immediately after, everyone's like, why are we doing virtual events? We're all open now, and no one wants to do virtual events anymore. And she stuck with it. She persevered, and now this competition, it continues to grow. And the talent that you guys are putting into the show gets so much better. I get compliments from people that watch this that aren't dancers, and they have so much. This is one of the fun, like not just me, but a lot of people watching at home. This is one of the more fun ones they get to watch. It's a real life kind of Dancing with the Stars, but without all the I don't know the right word to say, so I won't say it. 724. Is that 3-digit code? 724. Text that to 414-439-2972. Our friends from New Jersey are still not telling me who does their location scouting. All right, next we go back to North Raleigh, North Carolina. Jim and Katrin dancing to You Don't Own Me. This was choreographed by Yuri Simikov. He's been dancing 3 years after selecting the song. They built a story of a couple that has come home after a long day's work. They both chose the music and agreed this would be a great song to begin his Viennese Waltz journey. So Jim says he had personally hand-painted all the lip marks on his shirt. So there you go. For recording purposes, I'm only an air guitarist. For live performances, I play the first 3 bars most excellently. There we go. That's cool, Jim. 777. You got the lucky number too. 777 is that 3-digit code. Text that to 414-439-2972. Let's see here. We pick our own locations. Many of the you saw were local restaurants and bars in our beautiful local parks. Yeah, New Jersey has some really lovely locations. Upper Montclair was as students. You guys as students find it. Well, that's awesome. Where I live, it would be a lot of cornfields and farm fields. Great job to Jim and Katrin from North Raleigh. You Give Love a Bad Name. Speaking of one of those locations. Okay. Interesting.
Angel smile is what you say.
All right. Postmodern jukebox version of You Gave Love a Bad Name. We're watching John and Anne Marie dancing. Hey, Jackie, if you're still watching, you did the choreography for this. I'm sure you already knew that, though. Not only is she an adjudicator, but she's a talented choreographer as well, as you see. And one of the best coaches you can bring into your studio, if you have not worked with her, I can say from personal experience, she is fantastic. You should have her at your studio. She works with brand new students and people that have been competing for years and years and years. She can do everything.
Your smile on your lips with blood red nails on your fingertips.
Let's see what Michelle says. I Won't Let Go was filmed at the studio. And also The Tides. Go Anne-Marie and John. Anne-Marie was a saint today helping. Thank you so much. Yeah, great job. I'm sorry, 706 is that 3-digit code for this one. Good emoting in this one. 706 is that 3-digit code. 706. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for this one. Good job. I like the ending. All right. Moving right along. You Know How I Feel.
Birds flying high.
In Wyckoff, New Jersey.
You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel.
The song is called Feeling Good. Jerry dancing again with Mihalio.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
You Know How I Feel celebrates the lightness in freedom. The rolling waves and open horizon inspire a sense of renewal and carefree joy. She chose the piece of music.
You know how I feel. Blossom.
She says, I'm not going to lie, dancing in the sand is probably one of the most, the hardest things I've ever done.
It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
You have said you have waves, you have divots in the sand. It's just an entire process that was incredibly difficult. Well, the end result is, speaking as just an observer, I think it's worth it. It looks pretty cool.
You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean.
762 is that 3-digit code, 762. Text that to 414-439-2972. Nice. All right. What a great way to finish off our East Coast studios. Thank you, Jerry and Michaelio, and everyone in the East Coast. Now we're going to move into the Central Time Zone. And our first one is entitled Beauty School Dropout from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Watching Donna dancing with Logan. This one also choreographed by Jackie Josephs. 916 is a 3-digit code, 916. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for this one. I think this is from the movie Grease, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have, Mary's from Menominee Falls. Mary, was this, if you know, was this recorded at some kind of recital or in-studio performance, or was it recorded specifically for the virtual competition? Haley says, go Wyckoff, New Jersey. Yes. To let everyone know, I should say this, tomorrow night we'll also be announcing the top studios as well as the top teachers for this competition. First time we've done that. Excellent job, Donna and Logan. Game the Game says, go Donna. All right, moving right along. This one's called Big Boy Bob. Okay, it was recorded for the virtual. That's cool. See, like I said, some studios like to record it in studio, especially for this. This one was recorded at the Big Stage Ballroom performance in mid-July. We have Bob dancing with, it says Arena, but I don't think that's Arena. Uncredited for Declan. Thank you, Mary. All right, this is taken from Big. It isn't true. From Long Grove, Illinois. 3-digit code is 764.
What's this foot? I know my foot. And this is not my foot. This isn't me.
This was choreographed by Jim Carter.
Let's
see, Jerry says, I just want to thank all of my coaches and family team members who participated with standing competition did an amazing job, and I'm proud to be a member of the studio. There's Arena. Thank you, Jerry. Beautiful numbers as always. I knew I could count on you. Mary says, yes, we had a practice night prior to our spotlight performance. That's what this is from. Okay, great. We're going to see more from the Menominee Falls studio, I think. I think I said it, but I'll say it again. 764 is that 3-digit code. You can vote for this one and any other routine that you want to from tonight's show, either part 1 or part 2, where voting will continue until 5:59 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, 6:59 p.m. Eastern Time. At that point, the voting will be over. We're going to tabulate the results, and we'll let you know during the award show. All right, great job to Bob and Irina and Declan. There he is back there. Good job. All right. I think next we have a formation. Is that right? Yep. Cinderella Snapped. That's the name of this formation. If you're just joining us, you're watching the 2025 National Virtual Showcase Competition. My name is Nicholas, bringing you this live stream for Dance Sport Dynamics, for Fred Astaire Dance Studios. All right, this formation was choreographed by Jonathan Roberts. They have been dancing between a year and 3 years. What they say is it's Cinderella, but with sneakers, sass, and zero waiting around for a prince. Their performance was a celebration of female strength, independence, and self-expression. It tells the story of a woman who's had enough being underestimated or held back, and finally decides to take control of her own story. Natalie, the teacher, had an idea of doing a woman's routine, and this song came up in a perfect timing. The idea was to highlight a woman's energy, empowerment, and strength, as well as feel and look sassy and feminine. We had a lot of fun practicing and performing it. Costumes were the coach's idea, Jonathan Roberts. I'm not allowed to say that because that's going to make us from a G to a PG rating. So, princesses with Riz, I guess, is what I'll say. To every woman who's ever been, this is dedicated to every woman who's ever been underestimated. May you find the strength to rewrite your story, own your power, and dance like you have already won. 925 is that 3-digit code, 925. Text that to 414-439-2972 for Cinderella Snapped, a formation from Long Grove, Illinois. Good job. Very different type of routine now. This one entitled Cut My Fingers Off.
In a disappointed face, my unconditional blindfolds, and a life that I could waste. Now I never sit up straight.
The story or concept of this, if you probably have already figured it out. The struggle of addiction to devices and social media, seeking likes and approval, and how it can take over one's life. Sabrina, very talented dancer. Watching Sabrina dancing with Andre and Anton from the West Loop Studio in Chicago, Illinois. This was choreographed by Nikolai Karchev and Andre Santori. 749 is that 3-digit code, 749. Text that to 414-439-2972. I guess it would be inappropriate for me to ask for thumbs up during this routine. Oh, Sabrina's watching. What did Sabrina just say? Sabrina said, "Oh, I just literally turned this on. Weird. You felt it." Feels very meta. Is it ironic that you're watching on YouTube, which is a social media platform? By the way, I really like the ending of this. This is cool. Wait for it. This was done at the Big Stage Ballroom event they have in Illinois in July. Even during the bow. Yeah, okay. Keep scrolling. Good job. To Sabrina and Andre and Anton. Excellent job. And how true is that, huh? All right, now we go to South Barrington. Die with a Smile. Jimmy and Buffy from South Barrington. Dimitri Turkan did the choreography for this one. They've only been dancing 2 years. The couple wake up from a dream where they fear they are going to see each other for the last time. That's the concept. They chose the music because it reminds them of feelings they have for one another. They'd like to thank their instructors Vasilina Barabash and Tyler Major for their continued dedication to their dance dream. They'd like to mention that they performed I'm going to read it from first person. This is written by them. We'd like to mention that we perform our routines based on songs that match our life story. While using Viennese waltz to express it through dance, we have competed nationally with this routine in Las Vegas. Just came back from FAWC. A very successful one, if I might add. This also recorded at that Big Stage Ballroom event in July. Mary, another very talented dancer, just says, I remember this one from World. They have such a great story telling in this routine. Absolutely. $935 is that 3-digit code, 935. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for Die With a Smile, Jimmy and Buffy from South Barrington, Illinois. Great job. Always a crowd favorite. All right. Now to Long Grove, Illinois. I Will Survive. Patricia dancing with Natalia and Anastasia from the Long Grove studio. 731 is that 3-digit code, 731. Text that to 414-439-2972. Nikolai Karchev is the choreographer for this routine. She's just been dancing 1 year. It's about empowerment, self-love, encouragement for all women. She chose the music and shared it with her instructors. She loves disco music and wanted to dance this song for a while. So they got an opportunity to do it, and here they are. The reason she chose I Will Survive is because life changed 360 degrees a few years ago due to a separation. And at the beginning it was hard, but she did it, and she's here stronger and wiser and dancing. Well, good for you, Patricia. Dedication is to those women who think life ends with a separation or a divorce. Life just changes for the better, and you will survive too. Absolutely. What a great message. 731 is that 3-digit code, 731. That's nice. Excellent job. All right, moving right along. Our show of shows. This one entitled If You Leave. That's a throwback. I feel like watching a John Hughes movie right now. All right, we have Cindy dancing with Chad in Eagan, Minnesota. If you leave, text 927-927. Text that to 414-439-2972. Anyone in the live chat know what movies made this famous? I gave you a hint of John Hughes. You get a shiny nickel if you can guess the right one in the live chat. We'll be tabulating the scores and letting you know all of the awards tomorrow. Actually, the dances have already been adjudicated. That happened last week, so the results for that are in. But for the People's Choice Award, that's still going on this week. You have until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I guess that makes it 4 p.m. Pacific time to get your votes in. Great job to Cindy and Chad. This one is entitled Mr. Success.
When I walk through
To St. Charles, Illinois we go.
no one knows who I am. Put your head on my chest, and I'm Mr. Success. Never closed me a deal. All at once I'm a wheel. Just your head on my chest.
This is Nick and Brian.
And I'm Mr. Success. Why, I once knew a worrying man. He was a hurrying man with never a second to play. He had
St. Charles?
appointments to keep, people to meet, and it took 30 hours to make him a day. Not for me, not what I want to be. Just your head on my chest, and I'm Mr. Success.
This was choreographed by Mike Arshakian. They've been dancing 9 years. And the concept for the routine is just a great song to dance to for a 4-person showcase. Nick and Barb chose this song. They loved the artist and the beat of the song. So there's one of the questions on performances. Is there anything else you'd like to mention on the live stream during the routine? They would like to mention Jackie is clearly very pregnant during this performance. Fun fact, they won top amateur showcase at this event with this routine. And there she is. So if she was very pregnant, this happened quite a number of years ago then. Good reminder for everyone, you don't have to use, you can use any video from any time frame. That's a cool thing about this event. Jackie, do you know when this was filmed?
Okay, good.
Missy Elliott. Music Make You Lose Control, Long Grove, Illinois. 2022. Okay, so 3 years ago. $942 is that 3-digit code. 942. Text that to 414-439-2972. Right now we're watching Lisa dancing with Anastasia. Let's see. The choreography was done by Anastasia and Lisa together. Music can give you the freedom to express yourself and let go of expectations and limitations. Lisa found the music, and Nikolai gave us the idea of incorporating a version of Samba in the middle section of the... Wait, I lost my idea of a version of Samba in the middle section. Oh, new sentence. And the style of the costumes. Additional thank you to Declan Glover for the masterful filming job. All right. $942 is that 3-digit code again. 942. Great job to Lisa and Anastasia from the Long Grove, Illinois studio. All right, next we have... Oh, I think this is Yuji. My Fair Lady. From St. Charles, Illinois, we have Juji dancing with Javier and Dennis. All right. Again, from that big stage ballroom show in the North Shore Performing Arts Center in Skokie, Illinois. 970 is that 3-digit code. 970. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for Juji. Her My Fair Lady routine with gentlemen Javier and Dennis. This was choreographed by Francesco Bertini. Indicative of the movie My Fair Lady, a young flower girl is educated to become a lady in all sense of the word. Juji chose the music. It was inspired by the musical. Getting close to the end of our show. Somewhat, anyway. Do we have any of the Illinois studios doing a watching or viewing party? Have they gotten together and... I know some of the Wisconsin studios did it on Wednesday night. I'm sorry, on Monday night. Or if... I think we have Menominee Falls tonight from Wisconsin. South Metro is Minneapolis or Eagan, Minnesota. I don't know if they're watching, having a view party. If you are, say hi in the live chat. Let me know if you're out there. Excellent job, Juji, as always. All right, moving right along. We have Never Enough from The Greatest Showman, I think. Johnny dancing with Heather. Never Enough from The Greatest Showman. This was choreographed by Heike Arshaki, and she's been dancing 3.5 years. At its core, this is a love story. She loves him. He can't seem to make up his mind if he wants to commit or not, leaving her ultimately brokenhearted. She fell in love with this song while taking vocal lessons. Her voice coach were setting goals and made a bold decision to not only record this song, but going to dance to it. This song is sung by... Oh, the song is sung by you. That's right. I did know this, actually. I wonder if we'll still get copyrighted strike if it's you singing. I'm going to let a little bit more play through than I typically do. She did this for herself. The dance represents the work it takes to reach a seemingly unattainable goal. No goal is too big if you're willing to put in the work. It's a wonderful sentiment. Recording a song and dancing to my own voice was very intimidating at first. Self-doubt almost always got in the way, but with perseverance and the support of friends and family, I pushed through, and she said she's happy that she did. And so were we. Good job to Heather and Johnny. Oh, Autumn's here. Hello, Autumn, for South Metro, our Minnesota studio. You guys had some great numbers this year. I'm happy that you're joining us again. Very impressive, Heather. All right. Now we go to... This is funny. We're going to New York, New York via South Barrington, Illinois. It's funny to say.
Start spreading the news.
John says, nicely done. Love the song. Yeah, it was nice. You know, I own a recording studio, so I record people a lot. And one of the common things is when people get their voices recorded, they always think, oh, that's not how I sound. I hate it. I hate hearing my recorded voice because that's not how I sound. But honestly, that is how you sound. It's really tough. Like, she's combined two things that are really, really hard. Singing in front of people and having people hear you sing, and then also dancing to that. That's pretty impressive. Right now we're watching Jody dancing with Eugene from South Barrington. 878 is that 3-digit code, 878. Text that 3 digits to 414-439-2972. Oh, and by the way, John, loved the piece last night. Absolutely gorgeous. This, again, was filmed at the Big Stage Ballroom recital that they do, a yearly recital they do for the students in Illinois. Quite a number of people join that. It's a big show they put on. Lots of people have fun. There's a professional show at the end. Remix here, that's cool. Jody dancing with Eugene. All right, good job. Jody and Eugene. Old Devil Moon is the title of this one. We're watching Richard dancing with Vaselina from South Barrington. This one recorded at an independent competition.
Soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole
See if we have any information on Old Devil Moon.
It's that old
I don't, but this is, I've seen this number a number of times. That was twice. I've seen this routine a number of times. That's better. It's a beautiful routine, as you can see. 845 is a 3-digit code, 845. Text that to 414-439-2972.
blazing their light, can't hold a candle to your
razzle-dazzle. You've got me flying high and wide
Love Richard's presence on the floor.
on a magic carpet ride, full of butterflies inside.
He was in our National Virtual Showcase last year as well. Did quite well in it, if I remember.
I wanna cry, I want to laugh like a loon.
Let's see. Well, I don't have any information on this, so we're gonna just have to just watch and appreciate it.
In your eyes.
Again, 845 is that 3-digit code for Richard and Vasilina.
free as a dove.
Oh, devil moon, deep in your eyes blinds me with love. Yeah.
John says Garnet is new to Showcase, so she did really well. Yeah, she did.
It's that old
And she had a great partner to help her through, too.
devil moon
Congratulations again to
eyes.
Richard and Vasilina from South Barrington, Illinois.
When I think
Oh, okay.
I'm free as a dove.
And ladies and gentlemen, Richard Weinberg and Vasilina Barabas.
Moon, deep in your eyes blinds me with love. Yeah.
Let's hear it for Richard Weinberg and Vasilina, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, well, we're going to go to our next one here. One More Day. We're watching Ed and Leanne dancing. This one was choreographed by Chantal Leclerc. They've only been dancing 15 months. No, I'm reading the wrong one. Hold on. We're watching Pat dancing with Chad and Chase. Sorry for that. That makes more sense. Sorry for that. Entitled One More Day. There we go. She's been dancing for 15 months. And the story of the concept of this routine is wishing there was one more day to dance with her loved one. And she shows music as it reminds her of her husband, and it's dedicated to her late husband, Denny. (910) is the 3-digit code. 910. Text that to 414-439-2972. It's a pretty song. John says, great job, Richard. Absolutely. Tune in tomorrow night for our grand champions, an announcement of our top scoring routines. We're going to do honorable mentions for some of our routines, and some of them that did get top scoring, we'll be playing those again in honor of their achievement. Good job. All right, Quizás, Quizás, Quizás. Again, from Eagan, Minnesota. This one is Ed and Leanne dancing. That's what I was talking about before. This was choreographed by Chantal Leclerc and Stanley McCullough. 905 is that 3-digit code. 905. Text that to 414-439-2972. If you guys are new to our channel and like what we're doing, please think about hitting that subscribe button. We try to go live a couple times a month, bringing you ballroom dancing from around the country. Typically, we stream professional divisions, but on lucky occasions like this one, sometimes I get to do pro-am and amateur events. Right now we're watching an amateur couple, Ed and Leanne, dancing from Eagan, Minnesota. .905 is that 3-digit code. 905. Text that to 414-439-2972. Voting will continue until 6 p.m. tomorrow Central Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. I never know what time zone Phoenix is in, so because I think they don't observe daylight savings time, so I always get confused. Oh, North Scottsdale is watching. Excellent. Well, your routines are coming up pretty soon. All right, next we have Sail. Again, from Eagan, Minnesota. Now we're watching Robert dancing with Shayna. Routine he was often gone long times at sea. She wanted his attention, but he was standoffish. She was relentless, and in the end he showed his love for her as they come together. Robert chose the music. He wanted to dance tango and wanted wanted something a little different, and he was getting into his truck and turned on the radio, and Sail came on. When he got down to the dance studio, his instructor played a song, and you guessed it, it was Sail. And I asked, "What dance do you do to this?" And she said, "Tango." And he smiled and said that it's a sign. So that's how it came to be. Clothing was put together by him, and sash and bandanas were his own creation. Shayna chose her own dress based on the colors that he chose. He would like to dedicate this to all people that may be afraid of trying something new, thinking that they may be too old or too something. He's 62 and life is just starting anew. He wants to say life is too short for bad wine. Go out and enjoy it. Try something new. I know I'm not perfect. The dance isn't perfect, but at least we did it. We had fun, and that, my friend, is a win. That's awesome. Robert, you sound pretty cool. All right, next routine. Here we go. This one's entitled Shut Up and Dance. You hear this from my wife weekly, I think. All right, we have, in this one, Ashton dancing with Shayna again from the Eagan studio, also known as the South Metro studio in Minnesota. 913 is a 3-digit code. 913. Text that to 414-439-2972. Some more people in the live chat. Let's see what they have to say. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. And that's not true. You guys are awesome. My job is super easy because I get to watch these fun routines. Right now we're watching Ashton and Shayna doing their magic in the Twin Cities. I do a thank you for that, though, Mary. I do appreciate the shout out. All right, great job. Next we have Sisters. This is Linda and Donna, real life sisters, dancing with Logan and Arson from the Menominee Falls studio in Wisconsin.
I'm here to keep my eye on her, caring, sharing.
This was performed at the Dance Fantasy Showcase done in March at the Sherilyn Wilson Center in Brookfield, Wisconsin. 3-digit code for this one is 844. You can text that to 414-439-2972. That's right, actual sisters. Absolutely.
Seen us, know that nothing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister.
I always forget what movie this is from. Is this from Holiday Inn? I think it's from Holiday Inn. Or White Christmas. I get the two confused.
Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister.
Linda and Donna, again from the Menominee Falls studio.
Who comes between me and my man? Sisters.
Menominee Falls is a northwestern suburb of the city of Milwaukee.
Sister, don't come between me and my man.
Great job, sisters. Excellent job. All right. Oh, Mary. Oh, this is a good routine. Andrew and Mary from Menominee Falls studio. This one was recorded at our Fred Astaire World Championships back in July. This was choreographed by Anya Tarnowska. They wanted to do a fun, energetic This is not the right one. No, this is not the right one. Well, Mary, you're in the live chat. Tell me what the meaning of this one is. We don't have a form for that. So Mary says, dancing 2.5 years. Oh, he wrote it in there. Little blurb, so because we didn't fill out the form. So they've been dancing 2.5 years, choreographed by Bruno Collins. Oh, that's good luck. That makes sense for all the tricky lifts you got in there. Standing With You is about this song, and choreography tells us a precious part of our own story. What it means to stand beside someone through the dark seasons of life with enduring hope. I've been fortunate to see this routine a couple of times, and man, they knock it out of the park every single time. 701 is that 3-digit code. (414-439-2972) is that phone number you text the 3-digit code. You can vote for any routine. Maybe this routine inspires you. Great job, Andrew and Mary. Oh, hello, Magda. Hope practice night's going good. All right, let's go to our next one. This one's called Sweet But Psycho. This was a fun one. Again, filmed at that big stage ballroom event back in July in Skokie, Illinois. Lots of love for, well-deserved love from Andrew and Mary. Great job. Let's see if we have any info on Sweet But Psycho. We do not have any information on it, but I can tell you it's Cindy dancing with Eugene and Tyler. $737 is that 3-digit code, 737. Text that to 414-439-2972. Some pretty tough competition today. Again, tomorrow's award show will start at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll be letting you know how the awards go. I also believe on Monday, Jessica will be sending out all the judging forms, if you want to know how that worked out. Great job to Cindy and Eugene and Tyler from South Barrington. All right, next we have Tango de Roxanne from the Long Grove, Illinois studio. We're watching Leticia dancing with Declan from the Long Grove, Illinois studio. They did fill out a form, so let's see what they had to say about it. She's been dancing just over a year and 1 month. It's the concept of a story is a man in love, but Roxanne loves money. She'll string him along, but it's money she wants. Okay. It was chosen by Declan, her instructor, but she loves this song. Didn't take long to say yes. His excitement and energy helped her embody and bring the choreography to life. This is funny. They got the costume from Amazon, but only after a parade of red dresses until she found one that made her feel like Roxanne. This is dedicated to her friends at the Fred Astaire Long Grove studio and her family that knew that she had a passion for tango. She'd like to let everyone know how grateful she is for dance and what a difference a year has made. Walking into that studio is one of the best things that she's ever done for herself. And she was gifted with the best and most talented people. This was choreographed by Ilya Efremov. Well, on one thing it says Nikolai Karchev, the other one's Ilya Efremov, so one of them choreographed it. 757 is the 3-digit code, 757. Text that to 414-439-2972. Well, she got the money in the end. But wait. Good job, Leticia and Declan. Cool routine.
This just in?
Oh, I like this
A
one.
meteorite has just hit near here, bringing a mysterious green blob that is eating everything in its path. Agent D of the Men in Black unit is on the hunt for the blob.
That's a great routine. This is Barb dancing with Denise from St. Charles, Illinois.
Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps, it slides across the floor, and over on the wall. A smudge, a bunch, be careful.
Oh, I'm glad they filled something out here. Okay. Okay, this is funny. The story of this one, it was for a Halloween in-studios spotlight show that they had done, and they turned it into an actual novelty, and I'm very glad they did. This one made my day at the big stage ballroom show. Barb found the song. It wasn't easy finding a Halloween-themed mambo, but she did it, and it actually came on while driving in the car. Way to go, XM Radio. That's pretty cool. Again, we're watching Barb dancing with Denise from St. Charles, Illinois, The Blob. 943 is the 3-digit code, 943. Text that to 414-439-2972. Thanks, everyone, for the thumbs up and the likes. Appreciate that. Ensnared in the...
Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps, it glides and slides across the floor, right through the door and over on the wall. A splash, a bunch.
Oh yes, of course.
Beware of the blob, it creeps and leaps, it glides and slides.
No Men in Black routine is not complete without the memory device there. Great job to Barb and Denise. All right. The Way You Look Tonight. Phil and Cynthia dancing. Back to Eagan, Minnesota. They've been dancing together for 10 years. They're on a romantic date involving a picnic and a gondola ride. All right. Cynthia chose the music. She wanted a romantic foxtrot. This is choreographed by Chantal Leclerc and Stanley McCullough. (957) is that 3-digit code. 957. Text that to 414-439-2972. Our live chat's grown quiet. I think our East Coast studios have gone to bed. Come on, Central Time Zone and Pacific, you guys gotta liven it up a bit. Oh, that's nice. Great job to Phil and Cynthia. Oh, Indiana's still here for now. Okay. Thank you, Indiana. All right, This Is Me. This is choreographed by Nikita Serdyuk. Mary's still here. Thank you, Mary. We're watching Dr. Janet dancing with Shem from the Menominee Falls studio, again at that yearly recital they do in Brookfield, Wisconsin, called Dance Fantasy. Oh, cool. Mary says, go Dr. Janet. Absolutely. (908) is a 3-digit code. 908. Text that to 414-439-2972. You know, I know that she does have a story to tell with this routine, but unfortunately I don't have a form from her. But I know a little bit of background. That this has some special meaning for her. But maybe she didn't want to share it with everybody. That's okay too. Great piece of music. Nice. Oh, that's why Magda says the story was written in her book, From Death to Dancing. So I guess you have to buy the book to get the story. Just kidding. All right, moving on. What do we have next? Two Hearts, Two Kisses. Nick and Barb dancing with Denise and Jackie. Magda says it's a beautiful journey from dancing to happiness through dancing. Oh, from darkness to happiness. Go, Dr. Janet. Right now we're watching Two Hearts, Two Kisses. 870 is that 3-digit code. 870. Text that to 414-439-2972. This was choreographed by Francesco Bertini. They've been dancing 9 years. Displaying their love for one another through dance. It's a good song. Nick and Barb found the music. They loved the song and felt it would be a great show number for our stage. I agree. We had Jackie earlier on in the live stream. She is on the far left right now, dancing for you. They love doing showcases and having the fun with the characters and expressions inside these routines. This routine they particularly enjoy due to the blend of different dances. Magda, I didn't get it at the interregional. Oh, you are still here. Good. Glad I didn't say anything that I'll get in trouble for. She says, go Nick and Barb. Fun routine. And a fun couple, too. 870 is that 3-digit code. A good ending. Look at how in sync they are. That's great. Okay. Only a few left now. Well, this is another cool one. We saw Jimmy dancing earlier. Now this is Jimmy. He was dancing with Buffy. Now he's dancing with Vaselina for this one. And called Untamed Jungle. This was choreographed by Nikita Sierdziuk. It's a tale of a man on a safari who encounters a wild leopard. Wild is one adjective, I guess you could use. They battle each other throughout the entire routine, trying to gain the upper hand. So Jimmy actually edited this song. He says, I created the music. I mixed 7 different songs together to create the soundtrack. He is a drummer and a keyboard player, so it has always been his passion to dance to a strong rhythmic beat. Only music like the Samba. 945 is that 3-digit code. 945. Text that to 414-439-2972 to vote for Jimmy and Buffy. Nope. Well, you can vote for Buffy too for the earlier routine, but now we're watching Jimmy and Vaselina. Sorry, I'm just used to saying Jimmy and Buffy. It came out too quick. For Untamed Jungle, I'd vote for them both. They're both good. Oh, that was nice. There's some of the samba he was talking about. Nice. And one more time, just to remind everybody, you have until tomorrow at 6 p.m. That phone number, even though it's a phone number, I know it's tempting. I know everyone really wants to call it. I had a whole bunch of people calling me from New Jersey today. It's just a waste of time. Don't call it, just text to it. Awesome routine, Jimmy and Vaselina. Oh, there's Buffy. By the way, Buffy, I've never said it to your face. I love the routine you guys do together. Really, really, really impressive. I like the jungle one too, but the couples routine is something else. All right. This one is entitled Victor's Piano Solo. We're watching Nikisa dancing with Chad and Chase. Mary says, well done. Yeah, absolutely. See, Mary likes a good ending too. For me, I don't remember where. I think this was in something about Mozart. If you get the beginning right and the ending right, that's the most important. What happens in the middle, not as important. As long as you stick the beginning and nail the ending, it's a great routine. You're both welcome. I'm excited to see what you do next. 797 is the 3-digit code, 797. Text that to 414-439-2972. Jimmy and Buffy, don't let that be a pressure though. Just because that one was so good, it doesn't mean don't let that freak you out. You're gonna do great with whatever you do next. Back to Eagan, Minnesota for this one. I think this is our final routine from Eagan, Minnesota. Again, thank you for our friends from the Twin Cities joining us. All right, moving on.
Dearest, darlingest Momsy and Pop.
This one is entitled, What Is This Feeling?
What is this feeling? So
From
sudden
Wicked.
and new. I felt
the moment I lay
watching
eyes on
Sabrina dancing with Valeria.
My pulse is rushing.
my head is reeling.
Yeah, well, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame.
What do we got here? Modeled after the iconic movie and Broadway show Wicked, this scene is showing the contrast between Elphaba and Glinda. So, a little fun story. Oh wait, Sabrina would like to everyone to know she loves Broadway theater and all things pink. So choosing this song was easy. Being Glinda was an easy choice. So I'm doing research for the NDC show, which is going to be set in the world of Oz, but it's not specifically Wicked. It's not specifically Wizard of Oz. It's a reimagination of the story. But one thing I find tricky is the timelines of Wicked and the Wizard of Oz, the book and the movie, they don't line up. And people think that they do, but they actually don't. So I'm going to put that out there for all the people. Don't expect for the NDC show it to be a linear storyline, I guess. I'll say it that way. Sabrina said she never said that. Someone filled this form out. I didn't fill it out.
I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've
So Act 2 is the same timeline as the movie. Yeah, but the problem is Elphaba and Theodora, the Wicked Witch, not exactly the same Wicked Witch. So in some stories, it's the Wicked Witch is named Theodora, and sometimes it's named Elphaba. She's named Elphaba. And, oh, everyone loves your dress, Sabrina. It's very, very Glinda. Yeah, two of the best amateur couples in the country right are in our live chat right now. So that's cool. Feel nervous a little bit. All right, back to Wisconsin, New Berlin, Wisconsin for You'll Never Walk Alone.
You'll Never Walk Alone.
This was choreographed by Shane and Shannon Jensen.
Hold your head up high and don't
Stand by, Scottsdale. We'll be getting to yours next, actually. Watching Robert dancing with Rachel from the New Berlin studio. 932 is a 3-digit code. 932. Text that to 414-439-2972. This was filmed at the Great Lakes Championships, regional competition for the state of Wisconsin back in May, I think. It had a superhero theme, as you can see in the background. They chose the music together, which they do always. We make sure the song is full of highlights, rises and falls, and gives us goosebumps when we first hear it, and it needs to have a powerful voice and message. The costume was created by Bob's wife Nancy, and as well as Victor Caneo. Yeah, Sabrina, that was my point. The timelines of the different stories don't align. And that's okay. They don't have to align. But what I was making sure people are aware of, that the story that we're going to tell at NDC is not really going to be a retelling of either the movie or the story in Wicked. Mary says, I always love Rachel's costumes. Victor's designs are incredible. They are. Very, very talented young man. Yes, I guess what he wrote about you is true. Excellent job again, as always, Robert and Rachel. You'll Never Walk Alone from New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Ladies and gentlemen, from New Berlin, Robert and Rachel. Heat 29.
All right. Leaving the Central Time Zone, going to Pacific. Here we go. Scottsdale, I hope your drinks are full and you're ready to go. Let's start with the first one here. This one called Falling in Love. Oh, I like this already. This was choreographed by Tony Dovolani. This awesome couple has been dancing for about 2 years. We're watching Jason and Kara dancing with Vladislava and Kirill from Scottsdale North. Kara says, it's us. It is. Our routine is about the feeling of falling in love. It's fun and flirty, and in the concept of the 1940s black and white film with a classic big band style. Teacher found the song and it evolved from there. They'd like to dedicate this routine to all of those who are falling in love. They filmed this at the Five and Diner in Phoenix, Arizona. There were actual patrons on one side of the restaurants, and they had a dinner and a show. That's awesome. $779 is that 3-digit code. 770. Oh, that was funny. 779. Text that to 414-439-2972. Very fun routine, guys. I like the attention to detail, too, with the costuming. Another up-and-coming amateur couple. Guess we'll have a milkshake. Awesome. Good job, guys. All right. Moving right along. We've got 2 more left for you tonight. This one's entitled Fever of the Race. Oh, Kara says great costumes by Amazon. All right. Do constant talking because AC/DC doesn't like their songs played on. Does it change? Maybe I don't have to talk that much. Yep, I do. Okay, so no story or concept. She just wanted a routine that would challenge. This is not the right one. This is Fever. Okay, I needed to breathe. All right, we're down to our last one. And let's see what it is. Start a War from Paradise Valley.
So you wanna start a war in the age of icons. So you wanna be immortal with a loaded gun. So you wanna start a war.
We're watching Chelsea dancing with Sasha from the Paradise Valley studio.
So you wanna start a war. So you wanna start a war in the age of icons. So you wanna be immortal with a loaded gun. So you wanna start a war.
Yeah, Scottsdale and, well, actually all the folks out there in Arizona do a great job with their routines. She's been dancing 7 years. This routine is a statement against the unnecessary violence that's become prevalent in so many people's lives around the world. We wanted to show the grief, anger, sadness, and pain at war and the fight for power cause. She also wanted the strength of standing up for each other and being able to lean and carry on each other through difficult times to be throughout the dance as well. As much as it is a statement of pain, it's also a statement about taking a stand, having each other's back, and helping people in times of need. Chelsea chose the music as soon as she heard the song for the first time. She knew that she wanted to do a show to it because she knew that it would be a powerful piece with a strong message. We pieced together our costumes from different places. 795 is that 3-digit code, 795. Text that to 414-439-2972. Very impressive dancer. I know I say this every time I watch her dance, but it's really awesome seeing her journey and a lot of the students' journey through the years. And I feel very fortunate to have been able to do that.
So you wanna start a war in the air.
Excellent job. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. This has been the 2025 National Virtual Showcase Competition. My name is Nicholas with Danceport Dynamics, bringing you this live stream event for the Fred Astaire Dance Studios. We'll see you tomorrow night. Again, voting. Last mention about voting. That phone number at the bottom. Don't call it. Just text it. Text those 3-digit codes that you saw, and all of you have up until 6 p.m. tomorrow Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. Pacific Time to get those votes turned in. And then in the hour between that and when the award show starts, that's where we're going to tabulate and see who the winner is for the People's Choice Awards. Thank you for everyone for being part of the live stream and watching the live chat. All the studios that held viewing parties, I think that's awesome. Thank you to all of you and all the dancers. You guys did amazing. You knocked it out of the park this year. I've been really, really happy with everything I watched tonight. It's a really fun thing to do. And like I said, every single time, this is my favorite event of the year that I do. So thank you for that. We'll see you tomorrow night for the awards. Bye, everybody.